Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So now we are going to see the new question on 110. Enable CoreDNS query logging and debugging. Configure log plugin in CoreDNS ConfigMap. In this video, we will see both the questions 110, 110 and 111. So it's a skim topic only. It's not that important. You just need to know what I have to add for logging and how to change the upstream DNS server for external queries. So let's get started. Now, if you see, I'll just comment this changes. So if you see, both the questions are asking for configuration of the logging plugin, and the second thing is for using this core DNS, change the custom upstream DNS server for external queries. So for both, we need to edit the config map core DNS only. So if you see for 110 question, in my GitHub, only this is the one which you need to place inside your config map of CoreDNS. So you can just go to kEdit config map and in the namespace of kube server, kube system, and then the name of the config map will be CoreDNS. And here you can place under the errors as log. So if you place that, what happens if something you are trying to do, right, that everything will be getting logged properly, and this is the plugin. Just use it as log, save it, and in order to apply this, we need to roll out the deployment. So roll out restart of deployment, which is in this namespace of cube system, and the name of this is CoreDNS. Once it has done that, you can just get pods in the namespace of cube system, and if you see, you can also keep a label of KH equals to, I think it's cube DNS. I'm not sure. Stop it. K8's app cube DNS. Okay. So the key values. How do I know this? Basically, if you go inside the pod, you will see the labels. Under that, you will find the key and value pairs, and under that labels and metadata. So that's what I'm doing here. So these both are running, and these are seeming to be healthy also. So in order, you can go ahead if you want to test it out. In order to test it, you can just open a new busybox container and run it as a pod, and then you can just do a ns lookup of google.com or anything, and then you can check the logs here using that logs command in namespace of cube system, and for that pods which has this label, so it's basically this gives the logs of only that particular uh, CoreDNS. So this is how we will configure the logs. And coming to the second question, which is 111, and here also they are asking to configure CoreDNS to use the custom upstream DNS server for all external queries. So basically, what are those external queries? Queries which are coming from the outside environment to this cluster. So we need to configure such a forward mechanism that it goes to a different IP address instead of handling it inside one. inside the code DNS. So for that also you have to edit the config map only, and config map of the code DNS, if you see, there is slash etc slash resolve conf in under the Prometheus. So what happens inside this? Let's see. Inside the etc resolve conf on this system, if you see, I can do like cat of etc resolve conf. Here, basically, this is the resolve configuration file of code DNS. Inside it, there is basically a forwarding mechanism, that something which it doesn't know in its record, that which IP it belongs to. By default, that mechanism will be there, and if it is not finding that IP in that particular record of the DNS, the request will be forwarded to these servers. So this is a Google server, and this is the another web server. So that way it will send. Now what I want is, basically it doesn't have to check this resolve.conf file, and whatever the request I get, I should be forwarding it to the Google server. So for that I will do like IP address 8.8.8.8, and I will save this. I'll save this. The config map is edited and saved, and now what I'll do, I'll just so that is done. So now I will do again a rolling restart of the deployment. Now it gets saved, right? I can also get the pods of it. So if you see, like one by one is terminating and one by one is running completely. Now what happened here? So if you go to my 111 question, I've already given you like how to edit that, and you can also test it using some basic busybox container, which you can also use this rm it, so that it will get removed once the testing is completed or timeout is completed. So that way you can test and move forward. So these are the two questions which are involving editing of the config map of CoreDNS. So by now we have completed the CoreDNS few questions of practice, how we can what is the file which was involved for CoreDNS, what is the um, how to maintain different IPs, and we have seen different ways to inspect the code DNS if something goes wrong, like which all logs we have to check and which are the files we can check for resolving the issues of code DNS. And we have also seen how important is the code DNS um, in our cluster. So yeah, we have completed this solving the questions on this topic, and coming on in the next videos we will see on network policies. So until then, thank you so much. Bye bye.